All right, so somebody wanted to know how to get these body lines straight. This car has some pretty sharp lines through the door here. I don't know if you can see them. And this dent was probably a lot bigger than you guys could see. Somebody said that you could get it paintless dent removed, and it was the whole middle of the door was kicked in here. So I had to cut the crash bar loose inside there and you know, stud the door. And I can tell you the Boron doesn't like to be stud gunned. This car is not steel. I guess it is steel, but it is a different alloy that most of us are used to. It's called Boron. And these Focuses were one of the first cars to switch over to the Boron. And it does have a little different characteristics when you're welding on it and when you're using the stud gun. So what I've done is I taped my lines up. I've taken some masking tape, and as long as you can tape a straight line, you can get a pretty straight body line. Depending on how sharp you want your line to be, you know, you just add different layers of tape. I've got 2 layers here, 2 here. We're making our line that goes right across here. It's sort of crisp at the bottom, so it's going to have like a crease in the bottom of the line. And what we're going to do is we're going to cut this line, then we'll take a piece of tape and put it over this, and then we'll cut this line here. So let's make a couple passes on this. I've already got it cut down quite a bit, and then we'll retape to the next step. You want to be sure you get your sandpaper and let it ride right on your tape. That's why I like to use 2 pieces. You know, it gives it something to ride on. And just drag it along. You don't have to sand real fast when you're cutting lines. You know, just all you're doing is trying to make the line straight. So just drag your block on the tape, and you'll get a real crisp line this way. This way, you got your line cut in your Bondo. Your Bondo is pretty flat, you know. Like I said, I like to use the metal glaze as my first primer coat, rather than use the primer to straighten the car. This is a large repair on this door, so hopefully I can get away with 1 prime. That's my plan. Alright, so we got a couple cuts on that. Let's pull this off. And you'll see there's a nice straight line right here, but it's a little high. So what we do now is we need to tape that off and block this down to get our level right. Like I said, the key is to get the tape straight and make sure that you get it on that line that you just cut. We're going to put a couple pieces of tape. We don't want to sand through this. You want to get the tape as straight as you possibly can, because that's going to be your line. That's your edge. So it's giving you your final. Again, you're using that tape, you know. I'm cutting it down right now. We'll slow down once we get it close. You want to keep an eye on your tape and make sure that it's not starting to get jagged from the sandpaper. Some cars you can get away with body lines. This is one of those cars that just has real pronounced and real exaggerated body lines, so it's got to be pretty darn close, or it's going to look a little funny. And it's a brand new car. We don't want to have it looking funny. It does have high mileage on it. That's probably why it got auctioned. It's 20,000 miles. It's a 2013. That's pretty high on the mileage. I think it'll be okay. It's still pretty nice inside. Using a Durablock for this. I already had the rest of this pretty straight. I'm just, as I cut this down, I'm trying to blend this in. So. All right, let's see what we got for a line there now. Should be pretty pronounced. And then we'll do the same thing on the top of the door. So there we go, that's our line that we want cut through the door. This is pretty sharp right through here. Now we got to cut that down without the tape on it and blend it in. I want to keep this slow so you don't damage what you just did. This line tapers up, but it's very crisp. So you got to get this right or it will definitely show. All right, now we're going to take a piece of tape, put it here, and cut our top line. Again, the straighter you put the tape on, the better you're going to be. Just like putting the pinstripe on, you want it pretty straight. We're going to go one piece on this. All right, there we go. There's our body line. So that's how we do that. It's not that difficult, and as soon as you prime it, you'll definitely be able to see what it looks like. Yeah, you want to guide because the body line is sort of heavy, and use the block when you do your body line. You know, you can you really need to block probably all your primer work. You know, is a good idea. So let me give this one more spread. I'm going to put some metal glaze on it and block it down one more time, and we'll put some primer on here and move on.